fellow collectors, to another Drax Toys review. This time it's the Predator's Falconer Predator from the movie Predators. Straight into the packaging, pretty cool box, exactly the same as Berserker and Royce. So that's pretty cool that they keep the line the same. Not sure what this is. Predator OR, gotta look at that. Prey, you got the detonation device, I guess, there. In terms of inside, it's got the red outer box sleeve, if you like. There it is. Some great artwork there on the front of the Falconer. It's pretty cool. Inside, a bit of a blurb there. Bold new universe in the Predator. Sorry, a bold new chapter in the Predator universe with the movie Predators, which is actually funny because if you actually watch the film and compare it to the original Predator film, it's almost the exact same storyline, theme, if you like, in terms of what happens. They fall off the cliff, they then lay a trap, blah 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 blah. But having said that, still top. I kind of like this film. I think it ranks up there with one of the best Predator films. He looks pretty cool in there, and that's just awesome, that thing. So keen to get him out. On the back we've got just information about who created it. So Joseph Tang's the figure sculptor, and I think he also did the head. So if you haven't had a chance, have a look at this guy's blog. Just Google Joseph Tang and you'll see how he creates these things. Particularly that skeleton there, I think he's got a full demo in terms of how he did that. So he's a pretty cool guy. So let's open it up, have a look at the accessories. Before I do that, the score, 4 out of 5 on the box, same as the other two. So like I said, it's a pretty heavy box. These new Predators are pretty heavy, so I'll open them up, have a look at the accessories. Okay, in terms of accessories, we've got an extra pair of hands, which is the, I guess this one's to catch the Falcon. And this is an extra relaxed pair of hands. 3 blades, basic, I think Berserker had the same, with the instructions with a spare battery and gizmo, not sure what that is yet. With the thing, the clear plastic thing that holds the Falcon up. And we've also got the cool looking Falcon. Yeah, we've got the head sculpt there of a skeleton trophy of a Predator, so they kill their own, which is interesting. So this was done by Joseph Tang. Again, look at the blog, it's online. It's pretty cool viewing. And the stand there, so in terms of accessories, we give it a 4 out of 5. There's not much there, but the Falcon takes it to 4, otherwise it would be a 3. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, the Falcon's added extra, I believe they added late in the piece. And this sculpt looks great. First time we've really seen the skeleton Predator, I think. So let's assemble him and see how he looks. Okay, so there he is assembled, the Falconer Predator. Very cool looking out of the box. It is a great reference and likeness to the original figure. A few issues with this one. More quality in regards to the Hot Toys, so they need to bear that in mind. I'll take that up in the value section. In terms of reference, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 because it's a great figure and a great addition there. In terms of the movie, he appears about 3 or 4 times and he's killed by Hanzo from the Yakuza, who takes him apart with a sword, which is interesting because again, agility versus bulk, you know, you're going to be careful in terms of you know, who you go up against. And he hasn't got a plasma cannon. He's got the Falcon there as well. So in the movie, he doesn't actually have a plasma cannon either. So that would have helped him in the fight with Hanzo. In terms of likeness, it's a great likeness to the film. I'm giving that a 5 out of 5. The dreads are pretty cool out of the box. There's just some messing around with them to get them straight. Anyway, I won't bother that too much. So yeah, in terms of likeness, 5 out of 5. Articulation, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Really just because you can get the pose you want. You've got to be very careful because they've done a dodgy job in terms of quality right there. I've had to sticky tape that. I haven't had time to fix it. But that needs to be glued. Glued back there, because as soon as you put any pressure, this actually came out of the box like that, so the quality on this thing is not that good out of the box, for me anyway. But as soon as you put any pressure on this shoulder here, the only thing that's connecting the whole thing is this leather strap to a little bit of glue here. So as soon as you put any pressure there, that's coming off. But that aside, I think I said articulation 4. You get very careful moving the shoulder up because it does put pressure, you might break that. The accessories are pretty cool. He's got the light up feature, which is hopefully on and working with the LED. Yep. So I'm not sure why he's got an LED when he doesn't have a plasma cannon. So interesting. In terms of value, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It's about $189, and to be honest, $189, I don't want any issues with it. So this leather strap's going to cause me some problems. I've got to fix that. Again, one thing that lets it down on the value side is the mask doesn't come off, which is fine because in the movie it doesn't come off. But you know, Hot Toys should be taken at the next level. You know, you're buying these figures for movie accurateness. Let's get the mask come off and have some mandibles there, because you know that's what we expect from the Predator. So it would have been a good addition to actually seeing what this guy actually looks like behind the mask. So that lets it down slightly. LED, not sure why he's got that without the plasma cannon. I can't remember in the film if he did have a plasma cannon. I don't think he has one when he catches the Falcon, which is this pretty cool hand here. So that's pretty cool. So in terms of an overall score, we're looking at I think it's 26 out of 30. Yeah, so they should have done a bit more in terms of the the mask coming off, because every other Predator I think the mask comes off, really just for completeness sake. Plasma cannon, you should have probably had one as an accessory. I mean, this thing here is pretty cool, the skeleton. So really looking forward to if they can bring out the tied up Predator from the movie and just base it on the classic. I guess you can actually buy a classic Predator and repeat that scene yourself. So there he is lined up with Berserker. So we can see that, and then the first thing you notice is he's not as tall as Berserker, which is interesting because in the film I can't remember him. He doesn't stand side by side with Berserker, so I can't remember if he is tall. He's always crouched down because of the Falconer Predator. So does that bother me too much? Not really. I mean, it's similar bodies. Let's have a look. Yes, actually similar body, just different paints. Yep, definitely the same body, just different paint scheme. I mean, they do look fantastic together like that. I mean, the collection's awesome. They're very heavy figures again. I think I gave it a 4 for articulation just because of this foot. It really, another one was the foot doesn't move up and down like that, so you can't really get any pose. And then look at this badass, this is going to take him on. Interesting. Definite height difference. Who's the better warrior? Well, it's Royce because he came out on top. So if you haven't got a copy of the Blu-ray DVD, there it is. I haven't got the comic because I've lent it out, but there's a comic in there, and it just follows a story of Royce after the battle with Berserker and the Predators film, and he's there with that chick, I can't remember her name, surviving on the planet, and he's battling other aliens and things. So that's a pretty cool comic actually. I reckon it'll be a good film, so Rodriguez has got something to think about there as an additional movie for the series. But overall, 26 out of 30 for Falconer. Just a few things let him down for me, particularly the quality stakes. You know, you pay $189 and I don't want any issues with it. So let down slightly, but it is an excellent addition to the Predators line. If you have the I mean, if you're collecting this series, definitely get it because you need it. And I think he's been sold out on a few retailers. He's on eBay at the moment, so if you can check him out under 200, just get it because I think it's heading north on this one. But he does look, I mean, that mask is awesome. The way it's curved there, if you can see it there on the side like that, just a silhouette there like that, that looks awesome. So thanks very much for watching again. I'll do some close-ups. Thanks for subscribing and your comments, and I look forward to bringing you more reviews shortly. Cheers.